breath work and a trigger mechanism that I've incorporated into the Flexonics program. So, you cannot see this slide very well on this camera, okay? So I'm going to give you an example of what one thing, just one thing will do. So for example, it says complementary concepts. Poor sitting posture. Let me point out just a couple of things that is going to happen when you have poor sitting posture. Inhibits blood flow to and from the heart. That's a big thing. Stifles breathing and diaphragm function. You know, when your diaphragm is folded over, you can't get your breath. You cannot oxygenate your blood as much as it needs to be oxygenated. I'll get that word down. It shortens the muscles in front of your body. Who needs that? It stresses the lower back. All the people with lower back challenges, and they're complaining, check your posture. That's why I do Tai Chi, because 3 times a day I can remind myself of a couple of very important things. One, I can remind myself what it is to breathe like a little child, a little baby. They always breathe through their abdomen. That's the healthiest way to breathe. And we teach you how to do that in the Flexonics course. And 2, I remind myself what it's like to have really good posture 3 times a day. That's very, very important. It hyperextends back muscles. I'll go on here. Closes off the throat and windpipe. Now, if anybody here has taken any training in public speaking, one of the first things they show you after they get you over the fear of public speaking, of course, is how to use your diaphragm, how to breathe from here, and how to project when you need to project, right? But it's all based on breath work, using the diaphragm to breathe naturally, not using chest breathing. So it constricts the voice, it habituates bending forward. You see these people stooped all over the place? That's a bad thing. Adds pressure to adds pressure to the kidneys, adrenals, colon, and stomach. If you're having bad digestion, check your posture. This one thing. Inhibits learning. Oh, little Johnny's not learning in class. Check his posture. Check the posture. That's why, as I say, I keep going back to my roots, like Tai Chi. 3 times a day I get to check what an absolute perfect gift good posture can give. So it invites osteoporosis. Now my wife is at the point of her life where the doctor said, hey, you're like most women at your point of your life, you're going to start shrinking. Osteoporosis. So she has to be careful. It impedes nerve force from the spine. So all those people with spine challenges, poor posture. And it restricts solar plexus, and that's the abdominal brain. So from one thing, from poor posture, we've got 14 major points that can affect you as a computer user throughout your day. That's a big thing. So let's move on to the